man. Like, it's, it's mostly with the younger. It's mostly with the younger crowd. They don't obviously understand. They're still in high school. That kind of deal.
Yeah, it's like you're singing to the man by not voting.
You're sticking it to the man by wearing studs in your ears and having tattoos. That's really you're man. You're going against society. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That stuff kind of pisses me off. Like, you guys are so lame.
Yeah.
You guys have to get jobs. All right, come back.
I don't like music. I mean, my only problem with punk music is sort of. I understand why people like it though, and I can't really blast anyone for that though. But I don't like political themes.
Yeah,
really.
yeah. Same here.
I just find that it just times it. Like I like things that are kind of like I like music that like if I listened to it 100 years ago, it would still make sense, and if I listen to it 100 years from now, it will still make sense, as opposed to being just sort of like, oh, and this is a reaction to the Carter administration in the 1970s.
Well,
because I just feel like putting politics in your music dates it.
I mean, look at Green Day. They suck.
Yeah.
I was surprised
that
they were still around in '04, but because of the political season, they made a totally new album that was basically Bush Badge.
Yeah. Well, they just made. I mean, that song wasn't even really political themed. I think it was just like one song.
There were a few songs off of it. I can't really do stuff right now.
Like,
but American Idiot right off the bat. I mean,
hey,
can you hear me? All right.
You're gonna.
But it was the whole mood of the album that did it right there. I mean, a lot of reasons why people bought it because
yeah. I guess that's kind of why I like metal and because I feel it's like the lyrics the kind of metal I listen to a lot of, like I said, kind of power metal and like kind of epic stuff because it's all. I mean, even though it's kind of like a lot of the music is like about like Vikings and stuff, I just find that much more relatable and like universal than than like singing about America.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know why. When Manowar sings "Call to Arms," it's like I'm like that song will make sense to people, in the year 3000, but American Idiot might not, So
yeah, it's the same with country music. A lot of the pro-American stuff, it gets kind of old after a while.
There was this one country music song I was listening to, and the chorus was literally I believe in the Bible, and I believe in America, and I believe in the right to bear arms, and that was all the lyrics were for the chorus. It's a girl, but yeah. I mean, the problem with the country is that a lot of it is just sort of this kind of generic pop generated stuff as well, though, is the thing. I mean, was it Jessica Simpson now is a country music singer? Mm-hmm. Because there's a lot of money in it, I guess, because there are a lot of people listen to country music. So I think I'm not even really convinced most people who listen to country music actually like what they do, just as much as I don't believe Britney Spears and Miley Cyrus ever likes the music they produce. I think it's just they just kind of do it because the money's in it and the producers tell them to do it.
Britney Spears, speaking of which, she just made her first #1 hit in 10 years. Yeah,
Ooh.
Exciting.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know much to say about that. The Onion had my opinion on this is The Onion had 2 great articles, at least the headlines of them. The Onion, right? Yeah, and one was Disney unveils this new line of genetically engineered pop idol, teen pop idols, which I thought was a brilliant headline. And then the other one was scientists predict we'll be depleted of Miley Cyrus by the year 2010.
Right. The Onion. That's what
Yeah, I love The Onion.
By the way, you know about that Frank TV?
Friend TV?
Oh,
yeah.
I never watch his show, but I think his commercials are funny.
I like his commercial. He does a really good George Bush impression, but and he does a really good Robin Williams impression. But he has one commercial out where he does a impression of William Shatner, and it's really bad. He also does another impression of Dr. Phil, and it's also really bad. So I don't know. I mean, I kind of feel like he does impressions sometimes, even though he can't really do them because he's like out of characters and he's like offered to do impressions all the time. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I love these. There's a couple headlines on The Onion. Obama under fire for playing T-ball during Vietnam. For playing
what?
T-ball during Vietnam. Playing
What?
T-ball.
What's this?
It's
What
on
is this article?
theonion.com. You know, it's...
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was like a real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love the. They had one article which was like McCain's economic plan. Everyone marry a beer Harris. Oh yeah, I showed you the Joe Cheselbecker on The Onion, which is like this is a cantankerous old man who's just yelling and running for president, saying like, oh, they're scared he's gonna like steal like McCain's thunder. And it's just like this crazy old guy like yelling in the street.
What does Josie have to think about everything? Have her come, let's get a new voice.
Hey Josie, you want to talk?
No.
Watching Star Wars.
I thought she's always tired when we're on the show. I thought she's...
Yeah. No, she's knitting and watching Star Wars.
God.
She can't talk.
So...
I also like this other headline. Was there too much sex and profanity in the HBO presidential debate?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right, because didn't they cover it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry. We should just sit here. I guess we could just sit here reading for the next 15 minutes, reading
What
out
else?
the headlines. It's filler. Howard Stern got married.
Boom.
It's his girlfriend, Beth Stern. I guess her name is now.
That would make sense.
Yep.
Oh, what? Why
So
would she
that's the
take his
thing.
name? What an anti-feminist thing to do. Yeah.
It's true. You wouldn't have your wife take
She better.
your name, would you? Better. What do you do if she won't?
I'm kidding. I don't care if she does or not.
You don't care.
I mean, I kind of do.
Okay.
Just for the sake
Yeah.
of it.
Why would you want? Why would you want your wife? What is the pros of?
It's just a philosophy more. It's I would. This is just me. It doesn't have to be everyone. I think that it's. Well, I'll say I think that I don't know, you're more of a family if everyone has the same, that kind of deal. It's just you feel more like a family if everyone has the same last name. Blah blah blah.
What about?
I don't want to.
Like her family.
I don't want to defend it. It's just my point of view.
You don't want to.
No. What were you going to say?
I was gonna say, like, what about her
Whose
family
family?
though? Like, if she takes your last name.
Like if I take her name?
Like if she takes your last name, because it makes everything like
same
family,
house.
right?
Yeah.
Same house. Oh, I get what you're saying. Okay. So would it be the same thing if you took her last name?
Bad chance.
She
say?
What if she had a better last name?
What's better than Park? Unless it's something like McTavish or like something badass like that, I'll think about it.
Was it
McTavish or like
Cabbage?
I don't know, something cool like that. I don't know. Think about it.
But why is it natural to
Oh
have
my
the
God,
woman
I
always
didn't.
take the name?
I don't care.
Hey, you want me to
What?
talk?
Come on to
wanted
the
me
mic
to
because I can't
talk.
hear you.
I can't because Charles is in the way.
Yeah, I'll turn it up.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, I want to know, like, hey, you wanted me to talk,
What do you want?
so I mean,
What do you want?
here I am.
What's up?
What's up?
No, I want you to answer my question.
What was it?
What?
What was it?
I said, why is it natural for a woman to take the man's name, but not
Just
vice
tradition.
versa?
I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
just
here's a good Onion headline. Poll says 85% of Americans would like to see candidates compete in funny
That would be-
obstacle course.
That would be pretty sweet.
Josie, would you change your last name or no? All right.
No,
I'm cool with that.
What? Why not?
because my mother didn't, and that was set a precedent for me.
Here we go.
Would you get